Check. Red Devil Volleyball is on the air. After an early exit in the state tournament last year, the Lady Red Devils, led by Coach Tara Lawler, look to take the next step as they do battle with the rest of Wyoming's 4A classes. Turn up the volume and raise those pitchforks high. And join us for Evanston Volleyball on KNYN 99.1, The Big Dog, with live video streaming online at mylocalradio.com. Red Devil Volleyball is brought to you by Auto Farm Chevrolet, Dr. McKay Frankum DDS, Westar Printing, the Best Western Dunmar Inn and the Legal Tender Restaurant, Wyoming Dental Specialties, Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, Flex Fitness, Rocky Mountain Yeti, The Littlest Wood Shop, Evanston Regional Hospital, the Come On In Casper, Bear River Dental, Evanston Parks and Rec, Rocky Mountain Signs, Plains Tire, Arrowhead Dental, Uinta County School District Number 1, Elling Ford Brothers, and Trona Valley Federal Credit Union. And now, Red Devil Volleyball fans, sit back, relax, and get ready to scream for your team as we head to the arena to join the play-by-play voice of your Evanston Red Devils, ELAN OLLIFF.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this First Bank presentation of
volleyball. Tonight, the Evanston Red Devils are taking on the Rock Springs Tigers in what should be a very, very exciting matchup. First non-tournament matchup for the Red Devils. First, we have our Red Devil pregame show, and we will be right back with the rest of the pregame show on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 with live video streaming online at mylocalradio.com.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
We're here to help strengthen our community. Yes, that's right. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we take pride in belonging to our community. We encourage people of every race, gender, and belief to come together and give their all towards the betterment of our community. It's about people helping people. When you join our credit union, you also join a movement. At Trona Valley, we are thankful for our members, member NCUA, trust NCUA, a credit union system that is safe, sound, and secure.
And welcome back to this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 with live video streaming online at mylocalradio.com. Today, the Evanston Red Devils kind of changed things up a little bit. We've done a lot of tournament broadcasts, but this is the first, I guess you could say, regular season game before we get into conference play. They'll be taking on Rock Springs this week, and then next week, we have, or not next week, but actually on Friday, we have the Kelly Walsh Spartans. Last time these two teams played was back on October of last year, October 27th to be precise, in the regional tournament. Evanston won in 5, 25-22, 19-25, 19-25, 25-19, and 15-10, and thus ending Rock Springs season. But as you will hear from the coach, this is a whole new team. You've got the sophomores leading the team with Brenly Jenkins and Emily Toucher. So this is not the same team that Evanston took down. And once again, this is also not the same Evanston team, and we will hear more about that later on. So that's what it looks like courtside. We are about 15 minutes away from the start of today's action, and coming up, we'll visit with the coaches in today's matchup. You're tuned in to the pregame show on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 with live video streaming online at mylocalradio.com.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
A pass to the Evanston Recreation Center gets you so much more than a weight room. A pass also gives you access to the pool, hot tub, steam rooms, cardio room, cycling studio, shooting range, basketball court, and locker rooms with showers. Passes also let you attend drop-in fitness classes at no additional cost, including Zumba, yoga, cycling, water aerobics, and strength training classes. Live your fit life with a pass to the Evanston Recreation Center. Payment plans available. Stop in today.
In business since 1936, Ellingford Brothers started with three brothers building bridges across Wyoming. Over the years, the company has expanded into different aspects tied to construction, including ready-mix, steel fabrication, heavy hauling, hotshot services, and crushers. Ellingford Brothers is reliable, honest, and offers competitive pricing. When it comes to all things construction, come to Ellingford Brothers in Evanston, Wyoming. Call today, 307-789-1515.
Welcome to our coaches segment here on the Pregame Show. The Red Devils have played a lot of tournament games this year, but this will be the first one where no tournament is attached, and the preparation for conference play will begin. We'll visit with Coach Sean Pyre of the Rock Springs Tiger on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 with live video online at mylocalradio.com.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
There's an easy way to get a 10-day free pass to Flex Fitness. Log on to the Evanston sports pages at mylocalradio.com and click on the Flex Fitness logo. This is Mike Gatewood, co-owner of Flex Fitness in Evanston. When you click on the Flex Fitness logo displayed on the Evanston sports pages at mylocalradio.com, we'll give you a 10-day free pass to work out here at Flex Fitness. Log on right now and get your 10-day free pass to Flex Fitness. Click on Flex Fitness on the Evanston sports pages at mylocalradio.com and come check us out.
It's human nature to think the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. That's not always true, especially when it comes to buying vehicles. This is Dennis Lynch, General Manager at Auto Farm Chevrolet. Dealerships pay the same price for new vehicles across America. The fact is, the best deals are right here, in your own backyard. The difference is that our employees are your neighbors, people you can trust. Please visit us first, Auto Farm Chevrolet. We are your community-driven dealer.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
First time to Evanston since the Border Wars, first time playing Evanston this year. How's the season been for you guys so far?
It's been awesome for us. We are playing really, really good. We've had a lot of wins this year for us, which is something that's new for our program, and so that's something that's been really exciting for us.
You look down your roster and names like Emily Toucher, Brenly Jenkins. Those two names definitely stick out on the stats we were able to find. Who are some other names that we need to be looking out for on the Tiger squad?
So that's really exciting that you say that, because both of those girls are sophomores for me this year, so that's awesome for us. I keep telling everybody that the best thing about our team is that we do not have one person that is like a studly person. Every single girl on our team can put the ball down. Every single defensive person can dig the ball and pass the ball, and that's really what has helped us be so successful this year. Callie Palastro, she's a junior. Her blocking is unreal. She's doing a phenomenal job blocking. Kennedy Nacy, actually, this is her first year playing varsity. She's a junior as well, and she's really come out strong in the middle, and she's doing great things for us as well.
What's been the biggest improvement that you've seen throughout this short season so far for your squad?
I mean, honestly, as far as the season, I think that our improvement has come from the off season. And so just from like club in the spring until now, we really, we trust each other, and just being that team that it pushes over the edge, and we're winning games now. And that's the thing. Last year, we were a team that was just as good skill-wise, but mentally we weren't able to push through those tough games. And this year, we're finally mentally strong, and we're able to push through and come away with a win.
What can you say about your libero tonight, Reese Brandt?
So Reese is super solid for us. This is her third year playing varsity. She's a senior this year. She's our speaking captain. Her leadership is unreal. If she is having the game of her life, it really everybody feeds off of it. She's very, very good. She, both defensively and passing wise. And so she's definitely a key to our success.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for taking time, and good luck tonight.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you, Coach Pyre, for joining us on today's pregame show. We're only about 10 minutes away from the opening serve of today's match. When we come back, we'll talk with Red Devils head coach Tara Lawler on this pregame show on a first make presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 with live video online at mylocalradio.com.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. I perform total hip, total knee, and total shoulder replacement. The huge majority of patients of mine that have undergone total joint replacement have been dealing with pain and disability for many years. After joint replacement and recovery, patients are back to doing the activities that they want to do.
No matter what you need to have printed, Westar Printing is the place you want to have it done. Calendars, letterhead, envelopes, brochures, books, posters, vinyl banners, business forms, announcements, wedding invitations, and business cards are just a few examples. You can also have your favorite family photos printed on canvas or placed into a personalized family photo calendar. You will want to do business with Westar Printing. Stop in today. Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston.
This first make presentation of Evanston Red Devil Sports is also brought to you in part by thelittlestwoodshop.com. For live home, family decor, and vinyl cutouts, check out thelittlestwoodshop.com. It is a great website for the craft lover in your life. And by Arrowhead Dental. For complete family dentistry, to see all of their services, visit their website, arrowheaddentalwy.com. Again, that is arrowheaddentalwy.com. Feeling off here with volleyball head coach Tara Lawler. Coach Lawler, you guys just came back from the Star Valley Invite. Now you guys are getting set to begin conference play in a matter of days. But first tonight we have Rock Springs. I remember the first time I came to practice, I asked the girls who was their rival, and they said Rock Springs, and this seems like one that they've been excited to play for a while.
Absolutely. I think anytime you get to play a home match, the girls get excited, but against Rock Springs for sure. It's just a team that these girls have grown up playing against in 7th grade, basketball, volleyball. They swam against some of these kids, so it's just a nice, healthy rivalry.
And it should be a lot of fun. First game of the season here in Evanston, not including the Border Wars. What kind of excitement / nerves are you and the team feeling heading into it?
I think, like you said, it's the first non-conference, but it's the real game outside of tournament play. It's a single game, and so the mentality is different. Instead of trying to pace yourself for a potential 15 sets in a day or 9 sets or whatever the format might be, we just need to gear up for 5 solid sets. But definitely, I know the girls are feeling the nerves. I think we're trying new lineups that we just implemented last night due to the situation with the injuries. And so we're just going to do the best we can and make it work and be as positive as we can and learn from everything and go out there playing what we know and hoping that the positions, we're asking girls to play positions that they've never played before or they haven't played maybe since 7th or 8th grade. And so it will be interesting, but we'll do our best.
What needs to happen on the court tonight for you to look at tonight as a success besides the obvious, which is going out there to win? What are some stepping stones, I guess, that you're looking for?
Well, I think the same mentality is true. We've got to play together. We've got to do those basics. It doesn't matter who's on the court next to you. You still should be talking to your teammates, still making the eye contact. We've got to get our serves over and in and aggressive to keep our opponents out of system. And we need to pass the ball to our setters so we have offensive options. And so that really, if you break it down like that, it really doesn't matter who's on the court with you. We should be able to successfully complete those tasks. Now, with the termination or the execution, missing 2 outside hitters is huge. And I don't know if I can ever remember a time, us or an opponent, having both of their outsides that are technically starters not play. And so it'll be interesting, but it'll be an opportunity for other kids to get more opportunities, sets, and we'll see what happens.
Also an opportunity for some people on the JV to kind of step up and fill those shoes. What are some names that you're going to be looking at during the JV game tonight?
During the JV game? Well, defensively, we have asked Mia Barker to step up like she did after Lauren sprained her ankle in Star Valley. We had Mia immediately fill in Lauren's shoes, which, because we do sub in so many kids, we use our maximum 18 subs pretty much every game. If we get up in the 20s, we've probably used all of our subs. We get 18 per set. And so because of that, Lauren is our only player at that time who was never a part-time player. She played both all 3 rotations front row and all 3 back row. So Mia came in and did the exact same thing that Lauren did because I didn't have subs for an option. So kudos to Mia for coming in, playing great. We'll ask Caitlin Maston tonight to do the same. She was playing as our libero, and she'll be playing front row and back row too. So with that being said, it opened up the libero position because she's moving to an outside. And so Olivia Martin tonight will fill in Caitlin's position as a libero. And then Olivia's spot is kind of the open spot. And so we'll have Bailey Critchfield, Caitlin Daru, and Cambry Brown kind of rotate into that position. After Stacia Barker serves, they'll go in and play those 2.5 rotations.
Looking forward to Friday's game. It's at 2 o'clock. It's a good start time for your girls. It means they can participate in all the festivities. What was the mood like when you announced, hey, they did finally work that out and we will be able to participate in all this stuff?
Yeah, we were thrilled. We really appreciate it. Volleyball never even requested the change. It was a student council request, but we were thrilled and we were the benefactors of the time change, and so we're excited for that. We're just excited to play in front of our fans again. I think there's just something special, obviously, playing at home, and so we're excited about the opportunity and excited that it's homecoming week. It's just a fun week at school.
What is something that you guys have been doing, especially to get ready for Rock Springs tonight?
Quite honestly, after coming home from Star Valley, we just had one practice yesterday, and we had a late start so they could get caught up in homework. And so basically, we're just trying to do more of what we do. We had to go through rotations because without having Emily in the lineup, we didn't know that until about 5:15 last night. And so we made the accommodations. So we walked through the rotations, but I just need to make sure that the girls realize it's still volleyball. And again, it really doesn't matter who's to the left or right of you. It's still volleyball. You do your thing. They know the skill. It is obviously hard when you know that you've played 3 or 4 weeks with people left and right of you and now things have changed. There's naturally going to be some communication gaps that I think we're expecting to have, and we're just going to try pushing, make sure you're talking a lot to avoid those potential opportunities when those could happen. We want to avoid those.
Anything else you'd like to touch on tonight?
Nope, I think we're just ready, and if they're out there listening, come on to the gym at 6 o'clock.
All right, thank you so much, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you, Elan.
Thank you, Coach Lawler, for joining us on today's pregame show. We're about 5 minutes away from tonight's opening serve, brought to you by Jeff Piper Farmers Insurance. We'll be right back with the starting lineups and the beginning of today's action right after this on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM with live video streaming online at mylocalradio.com.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District Number 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosanna Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District Number 1, pathway to excellence. When you want something custom built for your home, farm and ranch, vehicle, or trailer, it needs to be done with precision, be strong, and be affordable. Get all this and more when you work with the Steel Shop at Ellingford Brothers. You bring the plan or idea, and they'll make it a reality. The Steel Shop sells and installs vehicle accessories like bull bars, running boards, and bed liners. They also specialize in truck and trailer hitches as well. Get it built to last. Ellingford Brothers, 221 County Road in Evanston.
The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds, plus online streaming music, giveaways, and more. It's all on mylocalradio.com. Watch as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches. Catch up on local and regional news and stream your favorite music. Visit mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook and stream it all live.
And welcome back to this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil football on KNYN 99.1. Red Devil volleyball on KNYN 99.1 with live video streaming online at mylocalradio.com. The Red Devils are just about ready to kick off this opening game of the week, of homecoming week, and we will see exactly just what we have here right now. The Tigers players are being introduced, and then the Red Devils players will be introduced. It's a good chance to run through the starters for the Rock Spring Tigers. So, number 16, Keisha Levitt, junior, Keisha Levitt, number 16. A junior, Kennedy Nacy, number 17. A sophomore, Brenly Jenkins, we talked about her, number 23. A senior, the libero, number 3, Reese Brandt. Number 27, a junior, Callie Palastro. Number 5, a junior, Stella Carlson. And number 1, a sophomore, Emily Toucher. And the Evanston Red Devils are being introduced first. Taryn Wagstaff, number 2, coming out. And now here's number 3, Stacia Barker, who is running along the line here. And Red Devils in their dark blue tops with white numerals and red outline. Number 7, Mia Barker, who is going to be stepping up because of the injury to Lauren Ellingford. Number 9, Caitlin Matheson, usually plays libero, but she will be wearing the same jersey as the rest of her teammates tonight. Number 12, Rachel Voss. We saw a lot of her during tournament season where she got in on a lot of blocks. Number 24, Zosha Nowakowski, another defensive person for Evanston. Playing libero tonight, changing up her number 37, Olivia Martin. The senior comes out in the white jersey, and those are the starters for the Evanston Red Devils as we are getting ready to kick this sucker off. The first game for Evanston, non-tournament play. So Red Devils, Tigers, kicking it off here in a matter of moments. As we mentioned last time these two plays was back in the regional tournament. Evanston took care of Rock Springs in 5 sets. But as you heard in the interview, this is a different Rock Springs team, and you know what? This is a different Evanston team too as well. The teams are out there and ready to get going. Red Devils put their hands in, and the Rock Springs Tigers, they're going to be wearing their white tops with a black strap coming down the shoulder to the forearm and orange numerals with black Tigers written across the front. The libero is in an orange long sleeve jersey with white numerals, and she will check in. So Automatically coming in will be Reese Brandt, and then for Evanston, they will have the starting 6 mentioned, minus Martin. She will not be in to begin this contest. And Evanston will be serving first. It is Rachel Voss for the Red Devils. Serving from the left corner. Serve is out of bounds, and that is going to give Rock Springs a quick point and a service ace, or a service error, excuse me, for Rachel Voss. Serving now is the libero, Reese Brandt for the Tigers, and her serve is off of an Evanston player and down to the ground on the Evanston side, and that will be yet another point for Rock Springs. Reese Brandt, the libero, number 3, serves it again. That one received by Evanston. Set by Wagstaff. Zosha is there trying to knock it over the net, and they're going to get an Evanston player for running into the net, and it is 3-0 Rock Springs here in the first set on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. That opening serve by Rachel Voss, brought to you by Jeff Piper Farmers Insurance. Mia Barker on the other side tries to put it over the net on the left side, but it's not going to find inbounds, and it is another point for Rock Springs, 4-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by Brandt again. Received by received by Masson. Masson boots it over, or puts it over the net. Here comes the attack from the Tigers, but it's off of the Red Devils and out of bounds. And it's 5-0 Tigers to open this one up. 5 points for Reese Brandt on the serve. Serve is received by Martin. Set by Wagstaff. Stacia Barker tries to put it over the net, but it's going to be received by the Tigers. Put back over by Rock Springs, and with the point there will be number 13 for the Tigers. Served by Brandt. Received by Evanston. Wagstaff over to Zosha. Zosha off of Brandt and out of bounds. Evanston with their first point, and it's 6-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in the first set. We play best out of 5. First 4 will go to 25, and the last one will go to 15 if necessary. Haley Hayes checks in, and she will serve for the first time tonight. Serve received by the Tigers. Here comes the Rock Springs attack from the right side, blocked by Evanston. And it is deflected out of bounds, though. So Rock Springs will take the serve right back. 7-1 here in the opening set. Serving for Rock Springs into the hardwood, and finding the empty spot is number 1, Emily Toucher, with the first service ace of the night. Service by Toucher. That is off of an Evanston player and low, but there to put it over is Martin. Set for the Tigers. Here comes the attack, and it is blocked out of bounds by the Evanston Red Devils. 9-1 here to open up the first set. Toucher to serve again. Service received by Martin, who puts it over the net and out of bounds. 10-1 10-1 Rock Springs. Here on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Timeout called by Evanston. We're going to take one as well. 10-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard in the first set on this first make presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 with live video streaming online at mylocalradio.com.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Franklin. Something I've really enjoyed as a dentist over the past 20 years are the lasting friendships that I've formed with many of my patients. My staff is really great, and we try hard to make sure that every patient feels a warm welcome. It doesn't matter if it's your first visit or if you've been with us for years. Every patient is welcome and always appreciated. Our goal is to provide the best dental care possible at reasonable rates. Please call us today to schedule your appointment at 307-789-8910.
Go Red Devils!
And welcome back to Evanston Arena. ELAN here bringing you the action. The first non-tournament game for the Red Devils, and they trail 10-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. A 4-point run led by Emily Toucher for Rock Springs, as Stacia Barker tried to put one over the net, but it goes down instead of up, and it's 11-1. 5-point run for Toucher. Service received by Evanston. Set by Hayes. Holt on the attack from the right side, and it will find the right corner, and it's 2-1 Evanston. Taryn Holt with her first kill of the game. Serving for Evanston is Mia Barker, the sophomore who everybody was curious to see how she does here. It is sent back over by Rock Springs, and the call is out, and Evanston will get the point 11-3 here in the opening set. Served by Mia Barker. Received by the Tigers. Attack by Reese Brandt. Matheson puts it over the net. Here comes the set for another attack from Rock Springs. Brinley Jenkins with her first kill of the night. She comes from the left side and puts it over the net diagonally. And it's a 12-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in the first set. Rock Springs leading big time, but number 23, Brinley Jenkins, serves her first serve right into the net, and Evanston will get it right back. Stacia Barker to serve for Evanston. Received by Rock Springs. Tiger attack from the far side, and diving to get to it in time, Evanston, but they're going to call him for a lift. And the refs in the seats not liking that call at all. And it's 13-4 early in the first set. Evanston trailing by 9. Service by the Tigers. Brinley Jenkins. Hayes puts it up and sending it back over the net is Matheson. Diving to try to get it is Mia Barker from the attack from Rock Springs, and she can't get there in time, and it's 14-4. Brinley Jenkins to serve once again. Received by Mia Barker. Chasing it out of bounds is Wagstaff. Hayes puts it over the net. Set for the attack from the Tigers. Blocked by Evanston, but it falls on the Evanston side of the net. And it is now 15-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in set number 1. Coach Sean Pryor has got to be very happy with the start that her Tigers are having. Remember, this is the depleted Evanston team as Brinley Jenkins will serve yet again. Setting up for the attack for Matheson to put it over the net. It's off a Rock Springs player and out of bounds, and Evanston will get the serve back. Evanston down big still, though, 15-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Taryn Wagstaff to serve for the Red Devils. Served by Wagstaff, received by Brandt. Set for an attack from the Tigers. Set by Wagstaff. Now putting it over is Matheson, and she can't get it quite over the net as it brushes the top of the net and comes down. So 16-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in set number 1. Serving will be number 2, Peyton Reese. Service received by Wagstaff. Set by Wagstaff. Zosha tries for the attack. Trying to hit that far right corner, but it goes out of bounds. 17-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by Peyton Reese. Received by Matheson. Zosha pokes it over the net, but it's a little too hard and goes out of bounds. 18-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. You know, I might be wrong. That might be Stella Carlson serving for Rock Springs. Anyway, the serve is received by Evanston and passed over and out. And another point for Rock Springs, 19-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. A 4-point run for Rock Springs. Carlson serves. Received by Evanston. Matheson on the left side tries to put it into the square, but it is received by Brandt. The Tigers with another attack. Medium set over to Voss, who just kind of bops it over the net. And the Tigers go right into the Evanston block. And it falls out of bounds on the Tigers' side, and that is going to be another timeout call by Evanston. And we'll take one as well. 20-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in the first set on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 with live video streaming online at mylocalradio.com.
There's an easy way to get a 10-day free pass to Flex Fitness. Log on to the Evanston sports pages at mylocalradio.com and click on the Flex Fitness logo. This is Mike Gatewood, co-owner of Flex Fitness in Evanston. When you click on the Flex Fitness logo displayed on the Evanston sports pages at mylocalradio.com, we'll give you a 10-day free pass to work out here at Flex Fitness. Log on right now and get your 10-day free pass to Flex Fitness. Click on Flex Fitness on the Evanston sports pages at mylocalradio.com and come check us out.
This First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Sports is also brought to you in part by thelittlestwoodshop.com. For live home, family decor, and vinyl cutouts, check out thelittlestwoodshop.com. It is a great website for the craft lover in your life. (23-7) on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Want to apologize for that. Operator error there on my bad. Rachel Voss will serve for Evanston. Received by Brandt. Set by Jenkins. Attack by Rock Springs. Deflected by Evanston. Mia Barker passes it over the net. Here comes another Rock Springs attack off of the Evanston block and behind. And it's set point number 1 for Rock Springs here in set 1. They lead it 24-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Reese Brandt to serve for the Tigers. Received by Mattson. Wagstaff over to Zosha. Zosha blocked, but she goes to the ground to dig it up. Martin digs it up. Pass to Mattson is out of bounds, and that's going to end the first set. 25-7, the final score here in set number 1. We will have set 2 right after this break on a First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 with live video streaming online at mylocalradio.com.
The brain needs to be fed just like the rest of the body. It's a fact that students learn more and get better grades when they're not hungry at school. This is Linda Martin, Food Service Director at Uinta County School District Number 1. We invite every student to eat school lunch every day. Our food service staff works hard to provide delicious meals that are healthy and delivered quickly to ensure our students are getting what they need to maximize learning throughout the day.
Uinta County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
(25-7), the final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. That was topped by a 7-0 run back when it was 15-5, taking it to 22-5. So Evanston kind of outgunned and outmatched there, and of course it ended on a 2-0 run. Final score, set number 1 once again. 25-7 if you're just joining us. It is the best of 5. Evanston ready to see if they can even it back up. The crowd here at the Evanston Gymnasium has not given up at all. The Red Devils meeting on the right side of the court. I'm in the crow's nest, as they call it, here on the school side of the gymnasium. Evanston will be on my right side of the net. Rock Springs on my left side of the net. Not a whole lot to report on for the Red Devils and stats. As far as my unofficial stats sheet, I got Rachel Voss and Taryn Holt each with a kill for the Red Devils. And Rock Springs, Brenley Jenkins is definitely standing out. So too is Reese Brandt, who has been a great receiver of the ball during the serve. Coach Tara Lawler having a word with her libero, Olivia Martin, trying to make sure everything is on the same page, that everything is ready to continue here in set number 2. Evanston trails 1-0. It's the best out of 5, so hope is not lost. Win set number 2, and you're right back in this thing. Lose set number 2, and you got quite the uphill battle. Set 2 will go to 25 or win by 2, as number 33, Jenna Randall, will serve for Rock Springs. Service received by Evanston. Sent high by Matson. Pass over the net by Mia Barker. Attack from the Tigers off of the Red Devils and out of bounds, but chasing it is Mia Barker. Passed over the net by Matson. Attack again from Rock Springs, and 2 diving Red Devil players can't get to it. Number 16, Kasia Levitt on the kill for Rock Springs. Serving once again for Jenna Randall, and it's into the net for a service error. And it is 1-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Set number 2, Evanston trails 1-0. Rachel Voss to serve for the Red Devils, number 12, the senior. Serve is just over the net and on the Rock Springs side, setting up an attack for Rock Springs, deflected out of bounds by the Evanston block. Kasia Levitt once again in on that one. Serving for Rock Springs will be Reese Brandt. Service received by Evanston. Zosha passes it over the net. Brandt to receive it. Set hot medium by Rock Springs. A diving Zosha can't get to it as it is barely over the net. 3-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in set number 2. Serving again is Brandt. Received by Evanston. Running over to get it is Wagstaff, but it's deflected out of bounds after she gets a hold of it. 4-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Excuse me. Service received by Evanston, but on the pass back over the net, blocked by the Tigers, and it is 5-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Once again, Brandt with the serve, received by Evanston. Stacia Barker trying to get the kill, but a diving dig by the Rock Springs Tigers is going to prevent that. Mia Barker on the left side tries to get an attack of her own, and Rock Springs will settle it down and pass it over. Here comes the attack from Stacia Barker, finds the left corner, and it is now 5-2. Rock Springs, Stacia Barker with kill number 1 of the game. Haley Hayes to serve for Evanston. Checking out is Zosha Nowakowski and Taryn Wagstaff. Taryn Holton Hayes checking in. Hayes serves. Received by Rock Springs. Here comes the attack from the right side. Brenley Jenkins with the kill, and it is 7-2 or 6-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serving for the Tigers is Emily Taucher. Pokes back over the net by Evanston. Tigers settling it down for an attack from Jenkins, deflected up and heading out of bounds, actually into the seats by Evanston. And it is 7-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here in set number 2, Evanston trails by 5. Service by Rock Springs, received by Evanston. Taryn Holt slaps it over the net, setting up for a Jenkins attack into the net and out, or into the net and down. And Evanston makes it 7-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serving is Mia Barker, but her first serve travels into the net. And for a service error. Brenley Jenkins to serve for Rock Springs. Received by Hayes. Over to Stacia Barker. Barker's pass received by Jenkins. Attack by Rock Springs, deflected by Evanston, and now Rock Springs just has to pass it over the net. Set by Martin. Poked over by Matheson. Set high by Rock Springs, and traveling out of bounds to get it is Rock Springs, and they will call the point for Evanston. 8-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and the chant is "you can't do that" from the student section. Stacia Barker with the serve for Evanston. Set by Rock Springs, who just passed it over the net. Barker over to Mia Barker. Set high by Rock Springs. Jenkins with a tap over attack. There to get it is Haley Hayes. Stacia Barker sets it, sends it over to Voss. Voss's pass goes just barely over the net, but gathered in by Rock Springs. Mia Barker with a huge pass back over the net as she receives one with her hand to it, and an attack by Rock Springs goes into the net. Brenley Jenkins does not get enough there, and it is now 8-5. Rock Springs. Evanston, the best they've looked all night. Stacia Barker serve, received by Jenkins, set by Brandt, slapped over by Reese, set by Hayes. And Matheson tries to put an attack, but it rolls right into the net. And Rock Springs take a 9-5 lead here in set number 2. Evanston trails 1-0. Kaylee Palastro to serve for Rock Springs. Into the net. And she'll check out as well, as it's now 9-6 Rock Springs, and serving will be Taryn Wagstaff for the Red Devils. Serve by Wagstaff goes into the net and down on the Evanston side. 10-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Checking in to serve will be Kasia Levitt for the Tigers. Serve received by Evanston. Set high for Zosha, who just pokes it over, and it bounces off of the hand of a Tiger and out of bounds, and Zosha Nowakowski with a kill in this one. 10-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Stacia Barker to serve. Caitlin Matheson to serve for Evanston, and it goes out of bounds. (11-7) on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serving for Rock Springs, Jenna Randall. Serve received by Evanston. Set by Wagstaff. Voss passes it over the net. Set medium by the Tigers, and can't get there. 2 diving Red Devils, and Kennedy Nacy with the kill. 12-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Randall serves again. Received by Evanston, set by Wagstaff. Far side, Voss trying to find the left corner, but it goes out of bounds. 13-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in set number 2. Evanston trails 1-0. Randall with another serve. Received by Evanston. Set over to Mia Barker, who on the left side, just puts it across diagonal the net and finds the hardwood floor for a kill. 13-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and Mia Barker with a kill. Served by Rachel Voss as we're back at the top of the serve rotation. Received by Rock Springs. Here comes the attack from Jenkins. Out of bounds it goes. That's Nacy. And it's 13-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Rachel Voss trying to bring her team back into this. Served by Voss. Received by Randall. Medium set by the Tigers. Jenkins' attack is blocked up by Evanston. Setting up Mia Barker to pass it over the net. Pokes back over the net. Okay, that was a very smart play by Emily Toucher. She looked like she was just going to set it. Saw some empty space in the court on the near side of the 10-foot line and put it right in that hole. Service by Brandt, received by Evanston. Zosha Nowakowski hammers it across the net and out of bounds. 15-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And it's a service by the Tigers, but Mia Barker goes up, tries to put an attack in. It's blocked by the Tigers, down on the Tigers' side of the net. 15-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Haley Hayes to serve for the Red Devils. Serve received by Randall. Set for a Jenkins attack, who just finds the light touch there to get at those Hayes. Mia Barker passes it over the net. Set for another Jenkins attack, and it finds the empty spot in the defense, and another attack by Jenkins. 3 kills for Jenkins in this one. 16-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Tigers serving is Emily Toucher. Received by Evanston. Martin passes it over the net. Set by Toucher over to Palastro, who finds the far corner and gets her first kill in this one. And it's 17-10. Timeout called. We'll take one as well. 17-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in set number 2. Evanston sails 1-0 on this first big presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 with live video streaming online at mylocalradio.com.
The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds, plus online streaming music, giveaways, and more. It's all on mylocalradio.com. Watch as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches. Catch up on local and regional news and stream your favorite music. Visit mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook and stream it all live.
Evanston trails 10-17 here in set number 2. They also trail 1-0. Serving for the Tigers, Emily Toucher. Serve is received by the Red Devils. Hayes with this medium set over to Mia Barker. Toucher's there to receive it. Randall over to Palastro, received by the Red Devils. Mia Barker again with an attack, and it goes off of the Tiger block and down on the Evanston side of the net. And that is a big block for the Tigers. 18-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Service again by Toucher, received by Evanston. Mia Barker puts it over the net, or passes it over the net, and here comes the attack from Jenkins, and it worked out well for her. Excuse me, that's Palastro. And another kill for Kaylee Palastro. 19-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Received by Martin. Slapped over the net, trying to get over the net is Holt, but she's blocked by the Tigers. Stacia Barker puts it over the net. Randall with the set over to Jenkins. A diving Haley Hayes digs that one out. Passed over the net by Mia Barker. Set by Brandt. And they're going to get a Tiger player for running into the net. Number 3, Reese Brandt, the libero. And it's 19-11 here in set number 2 in the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serving is Mia Barker, received by Brandt. Here comes the attack from Jenkins, blocked out of bounds by Stacia Barker, and it is 20-11 here on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Checking in for the Tigers is Peyton Reese. As the serve by the Tigers, received by Haley Hayes, who sets up Taryn Holt, who tries to find the dead center line, but it travels too far. And it's 21-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by Brenly Jenkins, received by Stacia Barker. And they're going to get an Evanston player for running into the net. So that'll make it 22-11 here in the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Set number 2, Jenkins serve, received by Martin. Set by Hayes. Stacia Barker, who puts an attack, received by Jenkins. The Tigers somehow gather it together and pass it back over the net. Hayes over to set up a Red Devil attack. But right there to get it, though, is Emily Taucher, who just kind of pokes it over the net and once again finds that hole in the Evanston defense. And it's 23-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Jenkins serves again. Going to the ground to get it is Mia Barker. Passed over by Olivia Martin. Set by Brandt. Attack from Palastro, and it goes out of bounds. 23-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and Stacia Barker will serve for the Red Devils. Barker serve. Received by the Tigers. Set by Brandt. Over to Jenkins, who just kind of bops it over the net, but received by Evanston. Setting up Matson for a huge kill, and she'll find the left corner. 13-23 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Still not used to seeing Caitlin Matson out there in blue. She's the libero, so she usually wears white or whatever the opposite color of the team, as Stacia Barker's serve is received by the Tigers and sent back over. Setting up Evanston for an attack. There goes Matson trying to find the right corner. Set up again, this time for Reese to try to put it over the net, but it is received by Evanston. Now setting up Matson, and they're going to award the point to Matson. Originally traveled out of bounds, but the referee is saying it was deflected by a Rock Springs player. 23-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Stacia Barker with the serve again. Received by Brandt. Sent back over by Reese. And that sent over was really shallow, and it finds the hardwood as Evanston couldn't handle that one. And it's now set point here in set number 2 for the Tigers. Serving for the Tigers will be number 27, Kaylee Palastro. Service received by Evanston. Set by Hayes. Voss tries to get it over the net, but it's returned by the Tigers, bounces off an Evanston player and hits the hardwood to end set number 2. 25-14 the final set, or the final score here in set number 2. We'll have set number 3 when we come back right after this on a First Make presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 with live video streaming online at mylocalradio.com.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
A pass to the Evanston Recreation Center gets you so much more than a weight room. A pass also gives you access to the pool, hot tub, steam rooms, cardio room, cycling studio, shooting range, basketball court, and locker rooms with showers. Passes also let you attend drop-in fitness classes at no additional cost, including Zumba, yoga, cycling, water aerobics, and strength training classes. Live your fit life with a pass to the Evanston Recreation Center. Payment plans available. Stop in today.
It's important to feel like you belong. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we understand the value of connection. When you become a member, you join our family. You become an owner of a not-for-profit financial organization, and your success becomes our success. We give back to our members by offering lower loan rates, fewer fees, higher yields, and more products and services. Become a member of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today, and let's work together to reach your financial goals. We're a caring partner here for you. Member NCUA.
Evanston trails 2-1 here on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, as the Red Devils are looking to try to somehow, some way battle their way back into this one. The charge is about to sound here, and Evanston needs something to happen here. Serving first for the Red Devils will be Rachel Voss. If they don't win this set, it's all over. Voss with the serve. Received by Rock Springs, set by Brandt. Here comes the attack from Jenkins, and it goes out of bounds. And Evanston gets the first point for the first time tonight. Rachel Voss to serve once again for the Red Devils. Serve received by Jenkins, but it's a double. They're going to call a double hit, actually, on Randall. And that is going to be the first Western Wyoming Community College Evanston campus ace. Enter with passion, leave with purpose. And that might be your Dr. McKay Frankham precision play of the game as well. And another one, it finds the hole between 2 Tigers. Back-to-back aces for Rachel Voss to make it 3-0 to start. And another serve by Rachel Voss. By the way, our opening serve brought to you by Jeff Piper Farm Insurance, your one-stop shop for insurance. Stop by at 341 Front Street for a quote. Evanston doing a great job there as Stacia Barker receives a pass from the Tigers and gets a nice little gift as she finds the defensive hole, and it's 4-0 Evanston. This is exactly what they needed. Another serve for Rachel Voss. That is received by Jenkins. Poked over the net by Brandt. And they're going to get an Evanston player, I believe, for running into the net, and it'll be Zosha. Checking out is Rachel Voss, who did a great job. 4-1 their lead as Brandt will serve for Rock Springs. Set by Wagstaff. Stacia Barker trying to find the hole in the defense, but the serve is returned, and they're going to get the Tigers for a lift. And Evanston takes a 5-1 lead here in set number 3. Uphill battle to climb, but they look like they're capable of doing it. Haley Hayes to serve for the Red Devils. Received by Randall. Set by Taucher. Palastro with the attack, deflected out of bounds by the Red Devils. Taryn Holt looks like she almost ran into Coach Tara Lawler. And they both kind of hug each other as she returns back to the court. Serve by Rock Springs, it's Taucher. Hayes sets over to Mia Barker. Barker just passes it over the net. Taucher sets up Jenkins. Jenkins' attack is going to be close, but the referee is going to say inside the line it is, and it is 5-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Another serve by Taucher, received by Evanston. Hayes over to Mia Barker. Barker serves right into the net, but they're actually going to give Rock Springs the point. 5-4 here on the third set. Service by Taucher, received by Evanston. Stacia Barker finds the left corner on a pass. A good medium pass there by Wagstaff to make it 6-4. Evanston holding this lead, and Stacia Barker leading the team with 3 kills. Set by the Tigers, and their attack is blocked by Evanston, and it falls on the Tigers' side. Evanston starting to roll here. Mia Barker with the serve for the Red Devils, received by Randall, set by Taucher. Jenkins into the Evanston block, trying to get it back over is Taryn Holton. She will do that. Set again by Taucher. Received in the, they're going to call the play dead, as they will get a Red Devil player for running into the net. And it is 7-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Brenly Jenkins. Looks like she'll serve for the Tigers. Haley Hayes will check out. Nope, she was walking off the court and then comes back on. There must have been a little bit of an equipment malfunction. Serve received by Evanston. Matheson on the right side on the attack, finds the hole in the defense, and Caitlin Matheson stepping in for one of the injured outsides, and she is doing a great job. Stacia Barker to serve for the Red Devils. 9-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in set number 3. Barker's serve is deflected out of bounds. Chasing it is the Tigers, as Palastro will just pass it over. Taryn Holt with a huge kill from the right side off of a shoe of the Tiger player, and Taryn Holt has kill number 2. Timeout called Rock Springs. 9-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in set number 3. We'll be right back on this first baked presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 with live video streaming online at mylocalradio.com.
Early Oregon-bound immigrants traveled through the Bear Lake Valley. U.S. Highway 30 basically follows the Oregon Trail. Many wagon trains stopped at Thomas L. Pegleg Smith Trading Post, located near Dingle, Idaho, for supplies. One traveler wrote of camping along Cotton Line Bear River, watching grass as tall as a man wave in the wind. Today, you don't have to ride in a wagon to visit Bear Lake Valley, but the rich history is still here to enjoy. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
And welcome back to this first big presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 with live video streaming online at mylocalradio.com. ELAN OLLIFF coming to you live from Evanston High School. Evanston leads set number 3, 9-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Stacia Barker with the serve. Set by Taucher. Over to Reese, who tries to get the attack over, but Evanston receives it. Passed over by Haley Hayes. Brandt set over to Taucher. Attack from Palastro. Digging up is Mia Barker. Mia Barker passes, her pass goes right over the net. Set by Taucher, and Palastro on the attack. Blocked by Evanston. Falls on the Rock Springs side. 10-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in set number 3. Evanston trails 2-1. They got to win this one. Stacia Barker in the middle of a 3-point run. Service received by Brandt. Set over to Taucher. Taucher is deflected out of bounds. Dug up by Brenly Jenkins. Right there to put it back over the net is Rachel Voss. Pass back over by Rock Springs. Matheson will pass it over the net off of 2 Rock Springs players. So they've got to do a long pass to get over the net. Dug up by Mia Barker. Caitlin Matheson, attack blocked by Rock Springs. Set by Hayes, and they're going to get a Rock Springs player for running into the net. Excuse me, they're going to get an Evanston player for running into the net. 10-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and Palastro to serve for the Tigers. Service received by Evanston. Cambry Brown checking in for the Red Devils. Poked over the net by Matheson. Set by Brandt. Attack from Reese, and it finds the right line, the right side line. And it's 7-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in set number 3. Palastro to serve once again. And service received by Evanston, and down to the ground it goes for an ace for Rock Springs. Reminder, opening set serves are brought to you by Jeff Piper Farmers Insurance, and we've had quite a few of those. 3, obviously, because we're in the 3rd set. Service received by Rock Springs. Set over to Holt. Holt tries to get the attack on the right corner, but it is dug up by Rock Springs. Rock Springs attack finds the right sideline, and it is now 9-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. A 4-point run for Rock Springs, all being led on the serve by Kaylee Palastro. Serve received by Mia Barker, set by Hayes. Mia Barker passes it over the net, finds the hole in the defense. A diving Kaylee Palastro can't get there in time. Right around the 10-foot line, and it's 11-9. Evanston in the first set. Taryn Wagstaff will serve for the Red Devils. Service received by Brandt. Set by Taucher. Attack by Rock Springs, easily taken in by Evanston. Here comes the attack from Matson. Received by Taucher, who just puts it over the net and finds the hole in that defense. And I do mean it's a hole, as 4 or 5 of the Evanston players were right there. 11-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Keisha Levitt to serve for the Rock Springs Tigers. Service is in the left corner, and that is going to be another ace for Rock Springs. Keisha Levitt's first, and we're all knotted up at 11 here on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Keisha Levitt serves. Received by Cambry Brown, set by Wagstaff. Matson on the attack, blocked by the Tigers, and down in on the block, Kennedy Nacy for Rock Springs, and they now have the lead 12-11 here in set number 2. Keisha Levitt to serve once again in the middle of a 3-point run for the Tigers. Service received by Brown, and it goes kind of up and backwards, but running over to get it is Mia Barker. Pass back over by Evanston. Set by Taucher with Reese on the attack, and it goes out of bounds, and Evanston ties it back up at 12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in set number 3, trailing 2-0. Matson with the serve off of a Rock Springs Tiger and out of bounds for another Western Wyoming Community College Evanston campus ace. Enter with passion, leave with purpose. Once again, a serve by Matson received by Brandt. Here comes the attack from Reese, deflected by Evanston. Zosha sets over to Wagstaff. Mia Barker, attack deflected up by the Tigers. Here comes the attack from Reese again. Evanston is there trying to work with it. Passed over the net by Rachel Voss. Taucher over to Reese, and it is out of bounds, and Evanston takes a 14-12 lead on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in set number 2. A race to 25. Matson serve is out of bounds, and it's 14-13 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Jenna Randall to serve for the Tigers. Service received by Evanston, set by Wagstaff. Mia Barker on the attack. Randall has to go to the ground to dig it out. Here comes the Brenly Jenkins attack. There to get it is Mia Barker. Passed over the net by Voss. Randall is there to get it, and they're going to get a Evanston player for running into the net. And it's 14-all on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by Randall, received by Brown. Set high by Wagstaff. Brown passes it over the net. Taucher over to Jenkins, into the Evanston block and down on the Evanston side. 15-14, Evanston trailing by 1. Here in set number 3, they trail 2-0. Timeout called, and we'll take one as well. Evanston down by 1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in set number 3. They trail 2-1. We'll be right back after this on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 with live video streaming online at mylocalradio.com.
Early Oregon-bound immigrants traveled through the Bear Lake Valley. U.S. Highway 30 basically follows the Oregon Trail. Many wagon trains stopped at Thomas L. Pegleg Smith Trading Post, located near Dingle, Idaho, for supplies. One traveler wrote of camping along Cotton Line Bear River, watching grass as tall as a man wave in the wind. Today, you don't have to ride in a wagon to visit Bear Lake Valley, but the rich history is still here to enjoy. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
Red Devils trail by 1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. ELAN off here as they take on the Rock Springs Tigers here in Evanston. Serve received by Brown. Mia Barker's attack is blocked out of bounds by the Tigers, but it looked like they're going to say Evanston tipped it, and now they're going to change the call and give the point to Evanston and say no, Rock Springs tipped it. So 15-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Now that we have that straightened out, Rachel Voss to serve for the Red Devils. Serve received by Brandt. Set by Taucher. Jenkins on the attack. Voss deflects it into the seats. And they're going after it like a ball at a Major League Baseball game, except that's not a good thing when your team deflects it out of bounds. It means a point for the other team, and it's 16-15. Rock Springs here in set number 3. Served by Brandt, received by Martin. Set by Wagstaff. Stacia Barker finds the line on the far left side, and Evanston ties it up 16-all with Stacia Barker's 4th kill of the game. Zosha Nowakowski and Taryn Wagstaff checking out. Taryn Holt and Haley Hayes to check in. Hayes will serve. Hayes with the serve, and it is just barely out of bounds. 17-16 Rock Springs on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by Taucher, received by Evanston. Mia Barker over to Martin. Martin passes it over the net. Attack by Jenkins off of the Evanston block. Going down to get it is Olivia Martin. Mia Barker, high pass over the net. Set by Taucher, long set by Taucher, and Jenkins' attack trying to find the far right corner goes out of bounds, and Evanston knots it up at 17-all. Mia Barker, the sophomore, getting her first varsity start of the year to serve for the Red Devils. Attack returned by the Tigers. Matheson, pass over the net. Here comes the attack from Polastro, and it falls right at the feet of an Evanston player inside the square, and it's 18-17 Rock Springs. Serve by Jenkins, received by the Red Devils. One pass and is back over the net to the Evanston side, and another pass from Rock Springs and off of an Evanston player and out of bounds. So 19-17 here in set number 3. Evanston trails 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Haley Hayes, high set over to Matheson, and it is blocked by Rock Springs, and it falls on the Evanston side of the court just barely. 20-17, 5 points away from taking out Evanston, 3-0. Serve by the Tigers. Received by Evanston, but there to get it is Polastro with a happy birthday who just hops up, puts it right back over the net for her 3rd kill of the night, 21-17. Set by Hayes. Hayes over to Stacia Barker, and they're going to say it's out of bounds on the left line. And it's 22-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Service received by Evanston. Slapped over the net by Barker. High pass by the Tigers. Over to Taucher, who's going to, Reese, who tries to find the right corner. far right corner, and it goes out of bounds. And Evanston trails by 4, 22-18. Stacia Barker to serve for the Red Devils. Serve received by Brandt. Set by Taucher. Jenkins on the attack. Off of Mia Barker, who sets a beautiful pass over to Hayes. Hayes, medium set over to Wagstaff. Attack as from the Tigers, it is punched over by Taucher. Here comes the attack from Stacia Barker, and they're going to say it went off a Tigers player, and Evanston gets the point. 22-19 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in set number 3. Stacia Barker, 4 kills tonight by my count, but her serve goes right into the net for a service error. 23-19. We got a 23-19 Preston back at the studio, but this is not the fun one. Kaylee Palastro to serve for the Tigers of Rock Springs. They are 2 points away from taking out Evanston in 3 sets. Serve is received by Cambry Brown, set by Hayes. Over to Holtz. Holtz pass is received by Jenkins, setting up Reese for an attack, and they're going to say it is a Tiger point as it falls right on the wrong side of the net, and it's match point number 1 for the Tigers. Kaylee Palastro could end it right here. The serve. Received by Brown. Mia Barker, high pass over to Voss, who just pokes it over. And now that'll give the Tigers a chance to go for the kill. Attack by the Tigers, dug up by Evanston, and the third hit by Evanston is not enough to clear the net, and that's going to do it. Final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in set number 3, 25-19. The Rock Springs Tigers also beat Evanston. Final score 25-19, 25-7, 25-14 in 3 sets. And Evanston fall in, I guess, what you could call their home opener. We have our pregame show right after this on a First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 with live video streaming online at mylocalradio.com.
Super kids deserve super care. Experience the difference with board-certified pediatricians Alan Brown, MD, and Bird Gilmartin, MD, at Uinta Medical Group. Whether it's tracking your child's overall health at Well Child Checks or helping your little ones feel better when they're sick, Dr. Brown and Dr. Gilmartin are here to help your child grow, learn, and thrive. Schedule an appointment with Dr. Brown or Dr. Gilmartin by calling 307-789-WELL 9355 or visit evanstonanytime.com.
No matter what you need to have printed, Westar Printing is the place you want to have it done. Calendars, letterhead, envelopes, brochures, books, posters, vinyl banners, business forms, announcements, wedding invitations, and business cards are just a few examples. You can also have your favorite family photos printed on canvas or placed into a personalized family photo calendar. You will want to do business with Westar Printing. Stop in today. Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds, plus online streaming music, giveaways, and more. It's all on mylocalradio.com. Watch as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches. Catch up on local and regional news and stream your favorite music. Visit mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook and stream it all live.
It's human nature to think the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. That's not always true, especially when it comes to buying vehicles. This is Dennis Lynch, General Manager at Auto Farm Chevrolet. Dealerships pay the same price for new vehicles across America. The fact is, the best deals are right here, in your own backyard. The difference is that our employees are your neighbors, people you can trust. Please visit us first, Auto Farm Chevrolet. We are your community-driven dealer.
When you want something custom built for your home, farm and ranch, vehicle, or trailer, it needs to be done with precision, be strong, and be affordable. Get all this and more when you work with the Steel Shop at ELAN Ford Brothers. You bring the plan or idea, and they'll make it a reality. The Steel Shop sells and installs vehicle accessories like bull bars, running boards, and bed liners. They also specialize in truck and trailer hitches as well. Get it built to last. ELAN Ford Brothers, 221 County Road in Evanston.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
Do you really think you can get a better deal on a vehicle in the city? Poppycock! Rocky Mountain Yeti is hungry for your business and will beat any bona fide deal on any vehicle, or they'll give it to you as a gift. Now that's legendary. Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile legendary warranty, where legendary customer service is not a myth.
History from the gangsters of the past like Babyface Nelson, Pretty Boy Floyd, and Bonnie and Clyde are at the Legal Tender restaurant located inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the motel. During his FBI career, Dub worked with many other famous agents like Elliot Ness and Sam Calley to take the criminals down. From the names on the menu to the nostalgia on the walls, notorious figures from the 1920s are all around. Come and enjoy a delicious meal surrounded by history today at the Legal Tender restaurant, 1601 Harrison Drive, Evanston.
Welcome to today's post-game show. It's time for the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap. Evanston falls to the Rock Springs Tigers in 3 sets, score 25-7, 25-14, and 25-19. In set number 1, Rock Springs started on a 5-0 run, then went on a 7-0 or a 8-0 run, or 8-2 run, taking it from 7-0 to 15-2. And then once again, ending it at 22-5 in set number 1. Set number 2, Rock Springs very similarly did the same thing. 2 4-0 runs. 1 run taking them from 15-10 to 19-10. And then another run taking them from 19-11 to 23-11. So if you're keeping count, that is an 8-1 run for Rock Springs as they would cruise to a 25-14 victory in set number 2. In set number 3, Evanston started on a 4-0 run, but Rock Springs would go on their own 4-0 run. When it was 5-10, they would then make it 10-10. Evanston would go on another 3-0 run, taking it from 11-12 to 14-12. And then this is where the game was ultimately won and lost. Rock Springs, Evanston tied at 17, and then Rock Springs went on a 5-0 run, making it 22-17. On their way to a 25-19 set 3 victory, thus beating the Red Devils in 3 sets, 25-7, 25-14, and 25-19. Remember, Jimmy John's, 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fresh and fast meat. Gourmet sandwiches, fresh and fast every day, where they spend 6 hours daily slicing all natural meats and fresh produce for your 30-second sandwich. That was the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap. The post-game show continues after the break. We'll have the post-game highlights and stats. You're tuned in to a First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil volleyball on KNYN 99.1 with live video online at mylocalradio.com.
A pass to the Evanston Recreation Center gets you so much more than a weight room. A pass also gives you access to the pool, hot tub, steam rooms, cardio room, cycling studio, shooting range, basketball court, and locker rooms with showers. Passes also let you attend drop-in fitness classes at no additional cost, including Zumba, yoga, cycling, water aerobics, and strength training classes. Live your fit life with a pass to the Evanston Recreation Center. Payment plans available. Stop in today.
With a fresh salad bar featuring many different types of salads, soup, and a baked potato bar, there's something for everyone at the Legal Tender restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn in Evanston, Wyoming. The Legal Tender got its name from owner Jack Dub Mills, a retired FBI agent. Dub interviewed many notorious gangsters like Benjamin Bugsy Siegel. The restaurant is full of original photography and history you won't find anywhere else. Come in today, the Legal Tender Restaurant, 1601 Harrison Drive, Evanston, Wyoming.
Do you really think you can get a better deal on a vehicle in the city? Poppycock! Rocky Mountain Yeti is hungry for your business and will beat any bona fide deal on any vehicle, or they'll give it to you as a gift. Now that's legendary. Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile legendary warranty, where legendary customer service is not a myth.
The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds, plus online streaming music, giveaways, and more. It's all on mylocalradio.com. Watch as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches. Catch up on local and regional news and stream your favorite music. Visit mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook and stream it all live.
Evanston falls in what could be called their home opener in 3 sets to the Rock Springs Tigers. 25-7, 25-14, and 25-19. Here are the stats. First for the Rock Springs Tigers. According to my stats, they had 2 girls with 3 kills, but I know that's not right. There's a lot more there. Brenly Jenkins and Kaylee Polastro, definitely their outsides getting it done. Peyton Reese with a kill as well as Keisha Levitt and Kennedy Nacy. And aces for Emily Toucher as well as Keisha Levitt as well. Now for the Red Devils, led by Stacia Barker, who she's kind of been the third musketeer a little bit in that group with Lauren Ellingford and Emily Freeland, both of them out tonight. She has 4 kills. Mia Barker, impressive debut for her with 1 kill. Caitlin Masson, 2 kills. Rachel Voss with a kill. Taryn Holt with 2 kills. And Zosha Nowakowski with a kill. The aces, though, Caitlin Masson with 1 and Rachel Voss with back-to-back aces. This has been the post-game stats. We'll take one more break and be back with our Dr. McKay Franken Precision play of the game on this first bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1, the Big Dog, with live video streaming online at My Local Radio.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Franken. Something I've really enjoyed as a dentist over the past 20 years are the lasting friendships that I've formed with many of my patients. My staff is really great, and we try hard to make sure that every patient feels a warm welcome. It doesn't matter if it's your first visit or if you've been with us for years. Every patient is welcome and always appreciated. Our goal is to provide the best dental care possible at reasonable rates. Please call us today to schedule your appointment at 307-789-8910.
Go Red Devils!
ELAN OLLIFF here at Evanston High School. The Red Devils fall to the Rock Springs Tigers 25-7, 25-14, and 25-19. Kind of a rough night for the Red Devils as they looked outgunned for a lot of the night, but came back in the third set, and that's where we're going to go for Dr. McKay Franken Precision play of the game. Rachel Voss, when it was 1-0 in the third set, Evanston leading, she takes the ball and gets one Western Wyoming Community College Evanston campus ace. And then she enters with passion, leaves with purpose as she goes back to the line and gets back-to-back aces, making it 3-0 and really starting Evanston on that run. And that is your Dr. McKay Franken Precision play of the game. And that wraps up today's postgame show. For our producer back in the studio, Preston Bush, I'm ELAN OLLIFF, and we'll see you next time the ball flies. Thank you so much, and take care.
You've been tuned in to a First Bank presentation of Evanston High School Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 with video online at mylocalradio.com. Today's game has been brought to you by Auto Farm Chevrolet, Dr. McKay Frankum DDS, the Come On In Casper, Westar Printing, Flex Fitness, Plains Tire, The Littlest Wood Shop, Evanston Regional Hospital, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Evanston Parks and Rec, the Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, Arrowhead Dental, Rocky Mountain Sign, Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, Wyoming Dental Specialties, Uinta County School District No. 1, Elling Ford Brothers, Bear River Dental, and Trona Valley Federal Credit Union. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Our executive producer is Val Cook. We thank our office manager, KNYN Anderson, and our sales manager, Julie Burley, along with sports directors Ryan Steinekert and Jake Hibbard, and production crew Preston Bush and AJ Lamb. The biggest thanks to our sponsors and to you for tuning in. We invite you to visit mylocalradio.com for archived games and past interviews with Red Devil players and coaches. Like My Local Radio on Facebook to stay up to date with the games. Thank you for joining us on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Sports on KNYN 99.1 FM and on mylocalradio.com. Until next time, go Red Devils.